Hey Zach, how you doing? And YouTube just came out with this thing where you gotta self-rate every one of your videos. Pretty good. Got out today, so it was nice. Still sucks. Yeah, they don't want any profanity at all. No sensitive issues. They ask you about guns, kids. I mean, it's almost like a questionnaire before you go into church. Hey, Lana, how you doing? I think what it'll probably do is force me into doing more legit videos rather than just flinging any old thing up. How you doing? Hey, Cross Up, how's it going? Yeah, they had that big protest today. I guess they got a lot of a turnout. Hey, BJ, how you doing? I was down in Detroit today. Yeah, I delivered some medical supplies. That I know two, well, actually three, but I only did it for two. They're type 1 diabetics that can't get any hand sanitizer or good masks. So that's why I went down there. Then while I was down there, I went to the park. Yeah, I didn't really follow it too much. It's unbelievable the construction they're doing on 75 from Oakland County all the way down to about 8 Mile. I think that's the biggest construction project I've ever seen in my life. Probably 2,000 guys working on it, 2,500 guys. You know those big giant cranes? I mean, those monster cranes. You don't see them on every job. I bet I saw 30 of those today. Yeah, I mean, that is one hell of a project, man. I've never seen a project that big. It's got to be like 16 or 20 miles long. You got to be kidding me. How you doing, Becky? What have you been doing? How's it going? Yeah, I went by there today, Karen. Becky, how you doing? That's my girl. You seem like you're in decent spirits. You hanging in there okay? There's a couple crazy women that always joke with this cra thing. It's not a real name. Actually, there's like 4 women that call themselves that, and they're always trying to get me in trouble. I was down there today, Becky. Is your phone working? Oh, okay. No, not really. Yeah, you weren't on when I first started talking about it. YouTube just came up with all this self-rating stuff. You can't, they want to know if it's religious insensitive, if it's a sensitive issue, no swearing, no guns, no kids. Would it offend somebody? You wouldn't believe it. You got to do it on every video now. Yeah, you're right, Zach. No, they're crazy, Becky. Don't pay any attention to them. You can always text me if they leave some comments on there that I don't catch. Let me know if you ever want me to take something off. I try and get after them all, but some of them, some of them I don't get a notice for. That's why I don't know they're there. Which one are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I told you I was recording it. I had the camera on. I wasn't like secretly recording anything. I told you I was. Hey, Greg. Yeah, it is, Zach. You knew I was recording it. I didn't think it was any big deal. I mean, it's not like I had the camera behind my back. I thought you knew about it. I never record you without telling you. Yeah, they had power problems up here. Yeah, I did, Greg. Yep. I didn't say anything about what you talked about on that video. And some people went on there later and said you ordered drugs, and I said I didn't. You did not. It was okay. Yeah, pretty good. I didn't talk to anybody, or of course, I didn't interview anybody. I didn't get out of my van, to tell you the truth. Sit down in Rouge to let Daisy out. Do you know what Becky's talking about? You'd be okay. Let me know how it goes, Paul. Hey, Ed, how you doing? I haven't got your emails. Right, I answered them. I think you're sending them to the wrong email address because they're not in my spam, and I would have answered them. Have you sent it to the right address? Yeah, good luck. Let me know how you make out. Thanks, Carmen. I appreciate it. Becky, you still there or not? I think this isn't working right. No, I heard about it though. Hey Pam, how you doing? You can't, yeah, I think it's not working right. Oh, okay, good. I think Becky's pissed off about something. I'm not sure what. Becky, give me a call if you can, if you have a phone. Hey Katie, how you doing? Where you been? What you been doing? It's a new photo, isn't it? I'm not really sure because I always tell people I'm recording this. I got the camera out. It's not like I was hiding it behind my back. She seemed to get mad about people calling her family. I think it's that video. It's something she's pissed about. Yeah, Flint's worse than Detroit, if you ask me. Well, you know, she has these meltdowns from time to time. I'll fix it though. No, I think I can't really follow what she was saying. No, but if you scroll back, seems like she's pissed about something. It didn't when she first came on. That's a different photo. That's different. No, that's not your same photo, I don't think, is it? What's your chronic illness? You doing all right? Are you hanging in there? But I don't know what. There's been a lot of problems with YouTube. I got to get with them on the phone tomorrow too. They came out with this new rating system that's a total pain in the ass. Got to do it on every video. You know what I used to do? Then they limited it to 15 videos about 2 months ago. So before, when I'd have a bunch of videos, I'd upload them up, get up in the morning, name them, pick a thumbnail, and hit publish. Well, those days are over. Oh, okay. All right. Crazy. And YouTube used to be, pretty much smooth sailing, but it hasn't been lately. There already are. You had to see this latest stuff they came out with. Oh, wow. Sorry about that, Katie. SMA. It's definitely. I just watched a special on PBS about that last night. I just watched our special. It actually caused SMA syndrome, but you would have had to have the genetic defect from birth already, right? And that would have triggered it. Yeah, I was on Dordt Highway today. Yep, sure was. Oh, okay. It's something different then. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, I wish the best for you. Yeah, I agree. I mean, on one hand, I get the regulation. You just can't have every, white supremacist crazy person on here, going nuts and talking about drugs and shooting places. I get the regulation part, but it seems like once you checked for 18 and over, you'd be okay. But now it's almost like like I said, you're checking into some kind of church program. Oh, okay, okay. Now, do you have to go to like Mayo Clinic or Cleveland Clinic or something? Hi, Daisy. Daisy's trying to get me to go to bed. Oh, honey. You were up there sleeping already, huh? Weren't you? Weren't you up there sleeping already? Huh? Daisy loves to go to bed. Oh, I believe it. That happens. Yeah, it is so crazy. Yeah, you got lucky. I wonder why Hopkins didn't find it. I mean, how do you not find that? Especially when it's there. Hey, baby, you good girl. Yeah, you a good girl. I'm gonna be up there soon. I don't come up here with my babies. Yeah, I'm a good dog. A good girl. You got allergies? You got some allergies? Yeah, that's good. That's good girl. Good girl. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be coming up there. Hey, Dickie. Daisy's bugging me to go to bed. I'm gonna be going. You want to go pee pee? You want to go outside? Go pee pees? It's been getting cold down here in the night. It's like 20s. Yeah, she don't want to let her out. They're sending me a text on the Flint. I'm not letting her go to bed. Oh, I don't think this thing's working right tonight. Did you guys get a notice, or did you just happen to be on YouTube? Zach, you still on there? Yeah, it's been that way for like no, you can do more a day, but you got to re-sign in. So I'm glad it didn't happen when I first started doing Detroit videos. You got to sign out and then sign in again. But now you got to self-rate these videos. Tomorrow I'll print what it asks you on every single video. I mean, it's getting so sterilized, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I thought that it was Tweety. I tried calling you today. Did you see that new self-rating stuff? Your mailbox is full on your phone, Tweety. Won't accept messages. Oh, you got the notice? Oh, okay. I called you like 9 in the morning your time. I was just gonna see if you looked at this self-rating stuff. What a pain in the ass. It's not as bad for you because you put a lot of work into one video. So you're just clicking something once, but to me it's like, oh God. Oh, okay, Rita, how you doing? Yeah, you can give me a call. The later, the better. I see the views are still in the tanks. I've been getting a lot of crappy emails from people that are pissed off that I'm not uploading interviews. They tell me they're going to unsubscribe. I tell them unsubscribe then. I don't care. I'm not interviewing people during this lockdown. Yeah, no, I have my phone off though, so you could always try it. But Tweety, I'm wondering. It's hard to get a straight answer on. I'm also wondering how YouTube's working this digital advertising. I don't think they're recommending any videos to anybody. I mean, if you're signed on with YouTube, why would you have digital advertising showing up when your company shut down? So I don't know whether YouTube's just put a stop on things or what. But my numbers are in the tank. Yeah. Oh man, you wouldn't believe the emails I get, Shocker. Tons of people. I get letters, cards, threatening Christmas cards. It looks like it's going to be nice, and I open it up. Yeah, mine too, Tweety. Mine too. Income went down the tank too. Yeah, but it's really chump change. I think you're right, Tweety. Are you aware of this rating your own videos? Have you done that yet? Do you know what I'm talking about? No, I was down there today, Rita, but I never planned on interviewing anybody. If I saw somebody, I was going to slip a $20 bill out the window and just keep driving. But I wasn't getting out or interviewing or talking to them or any of that. Yeah, it's hit or miss. Oh, Tweety. Oh yeah, it's a certain type of personality, Shocker. I can give you the profile on. No, you rate your own videos, Tweety. It's really weird. It's like totally sterilized. I'm gonna have to edit my videos. No dirty words. The F word, they already tell you can't use that. Well, it's not like I don't know. Shit. Marguerite. And what happened is, no, I know it. Well, I don't blame them really, but what happened is I saw Marguerite and I was shocked that she was out there. It was about 33 degrees snowing. Good girl. Good girl. Feel good, huh? Feel good, huh? All right, yeah. Good girl. Feeling good, huh? So I saw her and I didn't have any cash. So I went to the ATM and I got $40 out for her. And I went back there and she was gone. So I was just going to slide it through the window. Yeah, they had power outages up here yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Which one's that for? What's that, Tweety? Yes, they have, Tweety. They have. Yes, I am glad not to be a I haven't been a landlord in a while. But yes, I never want to be a landlord again. Yeah. Tweety, what are you doing with your days? Just kind of hanging around? Is your boyfriend still working? Hey, Frederick, how you doing? How's it going? I can tell this chat's not right. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot, BJ. Yeah, it is, Tweety. You're right. Sure is. Yeah. Pretty good, Frederick. Yeah. Taking it easy. It's down Detroit today. Oh, that's a good idea, Tweety. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I do that, Jen. I'm the same way. Hey, Diana, how you doing? How's it going? It's crazy weather with snow in down Detroit today. I mean, not big time, but it was. No, I don't wear one out. No, I know a couple diabetics, type 1 diabetics. That's actually why I went down there. I got them some masks and some hand sanitizer. I dropped it off on their porch. They can't get any down there, and it's very critical for someone like that to have that. So I dropped it off on their porch. No, I don't wear one. I didn't talk to anybody, I didn't get gas there, didn't eat there, nothing. Never got out of my van, stepped down in Rouge at a park, let Daisy go outside for a second. But that was the whole plan all along. I'm uploading a video of the stroll right now just so you can see. No, I never did, Chaplain. No, I never did. No, I caught a lot of shit on that. No, I didn't. No. I never delete stuff just because somebody doesn't like it. If somebody gets offended, and Becky seems to be pissed about something. I don't know what really. Hey, Dre's channel, how you doing? Hello, Melody. No, not a thing, Frederick. I have not. No. Hey, Agent 19, how you doing? Yeah, I go through that. A lot of stress, man. A lot of underlying stress. The unknown. If you scroll back, it looked like she's mad. I'm not really sure why. She was real happy when she came on. Looked like she was pissed about me recording something. But, I always tell them I'm recording this. I give people, not like hiding the camera behind my back. People make shitty comments about it. It really hurts your feelings. I try to delete them when I can. And I'm sure I missed some. So I don't really know until I talk to her. I'm not making light of what's bothering her, but I'll get to the bottom of it and fix it. I don't want to make her mad or like she can't trust me or something, but I don't know how that could happen. I mean, the camera's like right there. I'm recording this. Oh, yeah. But yeah, on the run, but with an asterisk because they're not locking anybody up now. Yeah, I would agree with that, Agent. I think you're right. Oh, excuse me, the cops were everywhere today, especially on the expressways. Detroit cops are everywhere. I've never seen that many Detroit cops. Yeah, you're right, Melanie. One day rolls into the next. That's exactly it. Yeah, no way. She's going to get too long a time now, Tweety. No, she cut off 2 tethers. Those are felonies. And Becky's just the type personality. Some people can go in there and they can write poetry and getting into the routine and start checking off days on the calendar. Becky's not one of those. She goes batshit crazy from day one. Yeah, it's cold in Detroit today. No, but they're felonies. That's why. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I mean, I hope you're right. I shouldn't really be saying because it changes all the time down there. There were 1 million cops down there today. No, Becky's not my wife. Are you like drinking, Melody? Do you have a substance abuse problem? Tweety, I can't unblock people from my channel either. I've tried 1 million times. I've sent. Now I got to talk to YouTube again tomorrow. You can chat with them now. Did you know that? They must farm it out to some other place because they always want a video. If you told them to put a period at the end of a sentence, they still want a video of it. Good night, Pam. Sorry about that. I don't know what's wrong. Oh, okay, Pam. Becky's a girl I interview from time to time. Yeah, you can do it. You got to get so many numbers or some bullshit. Maybe you don't have that option yet. It's really not that great. Yeah, I agree with that, agent. I think you're right. She sounds like she could be my wife, though, Melanie. Yeah, agent, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Nothing, Jim. No. I'll upload a bunch more videos tomorrow. You can see for yourself. They're doing the biggest construction project I've ever seen in my life. It's got to be 20 miles long, I-75. I've never seen that many people and that much equipment ever. 20-mile long highway construction site. Yeah, I know. They're always coming out with stuff like that. Check out that self-rating stuff, Tweety. It's not going to affect you that much. I think it's going to force me into doing more legit videos and blocking out dirty words and everything that I hate doing. I think, well, if it does, it'll be temporary. They find drugs somehow. I went by Detroit's famous hotel where Johns take their customers and they were packed. Virus doesn't slow down sex workers and it slows down their income for drugs, but there's a certain type guy that's going to get that through thick and thin. They don't get along anymore, cross up. They don't talk. Well, you do it yourself and then they grade you. I just got sick of reading it. I filled in the blanks so I could upload my videos. I'll read more about it tomorrow, but it's mandatory now. The stimulus money you paid yourself? I don't know what you mean, Rita. Yeah, I don't really, and I've never really been into like subscribers and all that. I really haven't. You know, you never know what's people are gonna like on YouTube. I learned that. You know, you can prove it a million ways by looking through videos. I watch a lot of neurosurgeon lectures, and you know, they got 100 views. They've been on 5 years. These guys got MD, PhDs from Stanford, and nobody gives a shit. They're doing, you know, exploratory brain surgery on babies. Then you got a squirrel that's trying to get bird seed out of a feeder, and it's got 25 million views. Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I don't doubt that at all. Yeah, it's crazy down there. Oh yeah, millions of views. I got a few videos with millions of views. I don't really care. I mean, I upload the same stuff since day one when I had no views and no subscribers. And there's a passive relationship between subscribers and views. I mean, if you're trying to make money, which I'm not, if I get it, great, but I'm not jumping in through any fiery hoops for it. You want views. You could have 1 million subscribers and not make anything. I don't really care about subscribers. Like 95% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if everybody would be subscribed, I'd have like 1 million subscribers. So it means nothing. I've got, you know, 10% subscribed, I guess. 100,000, 114,000 or something like that. It's all like fake numbers. It doesn't mean anything to me. It's a joke because they don't know how to differentiate on what's limited. You know, I think if you had chocolate chip cookies on there with no dirty words, no topless girls running around, you'd get $4 per thousand. But if you get dinged for not suitable, for most advertisers, you get that yellow dollar sign, the money goes right out the window. It's right next to being demonetized. What's evergreen content? I never heard of that. Oh, okay, Melanie, thanks. I mean, honestly, I can understand why somebody wouldn't want to be subscribed to my videos. No, they dinged me on that. I got that not suitable for most advertisers, Tweety. I got dinged on that because I think because Confederate flag is sensitive. But I can understand why somebody wouldn't want to be subscribed to me, and I'll tell you why. Because, you know, I go out and I go to a place and I take 25 or 30 videos and I upload them all. If I go to Detroit and I do 15 interviews, I upload them all. That's just my personality. So, you know, if you're some douche, you get up in the morning, you see like 20 notices from YouTube that chosen ones uploaded 20 videos. They write me shitty emails about it. They say that I'm filling up their inbox with too many videos. I need to slow down. I tell them unsubscribe then. If you like my videos, you like what I do, unsubscribe. And then when you think about it, go on there and look and see if I get any new ones. Yeah, those guys were interesting. Right, Agent, yeah. Agent, I know who you really are. You're Tiffany. You just reek, Tiffany. Good job on the Cray Cray video, by the way. Not really, Shocker. I've got like 3 or 4 viral videos, although they're only around 1 million views. That's not true. Although they probably did get dinged for not suitable content, so maybe that's why. I think it's Tiffany. No, I didn't know. You know, I didn't ever block you to begin with, except you answered one question in Spanish. And at the time, I was getting my ass handed to me by these kooky Mexican nuts that Laura went on Reddit and convinced him I was killing these girls I interview, or I wouldn't have blocked you to begin with. Yeah, I know. I thought that was you. Good job, by the way. Why'd you answer that one question that night in Spanish? That's what did you in. It really wasn't anything else. But I was already spending an hour a day defending this bullshit because of these crazy Mexicans, and then you answer in Spanish. My guess is you were logging in and out of other accounts, and you just messed up. Yeah, they did that, Tweety. Yep. I could never do it anyway on mine. Nope. Yeah, everybody knows who he is, Michael. Everybody knows who that guy is. They see him down there all the time. It's not a secret. No, we were talking about idiots, but why would you answer in Spanish when nobody else was speaking Spanish? What's the name of your channel? What's the name of your channel? Yeah, I do it often, Melody. Yeah. Yeah. I'll let you do it, Tweety. Do it. Tweety can approve it. Put it on there, a link. Tweety can approve it. Well, thank you, Shocker. I appreciate it. You know how it is, Shocker. I mean, it's just like my personality. You know, if people like some, they don't like some. I do it whether I've been that way my whole life. If YouTube had been around when I was in my 20s, I'd have like great content, man. I had a lot of fun things. No, it wasn't Italian. It was Spanish. Oh, okay. You sent me that interview about breeding coral, didn't you? I'm 64, Melanie. And I look every day of it. Rebecca, who are you talking about? Yeah, I'm trying to be, Rebecca, who are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Wendy. Yeah, I know that. Oh, yeah, it would have been so great, man. I had a lot of good flying, skydiving, kickboxing, road trips up the ass, whitewater rafting, riding freight trains, helicopters, airplanes, camping. I'll prove it. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. I was actually going to try and get a hold of you this week. Hey, Erica, how you doing? Thank you, Doctor. Oh, yeah, that's no problem. I never knew that, Erica. I had heard of it before, but the good news is it wasn't in your ankles. I've had a pilot's license for, geez, 40 years, 35 years. Oh, okay. Did you just do that parody on Croc Rock? Yeah, I had my own airplanes. Yep, I did. Actually, I had my first airplane. A guy just posted a video of it, landing it in Denver yesterday. Okay. Agent, you can't, why can't she post a link? Other people have posted links. Try and post it. Try and post a link. Nah, do it, Erica. The tandem jumps are super safe now. In the old days, you had to do a static line. Those were crappy Paracommander parachutes, and you stood a good chance of breaking your ankle or landing a mile away from where you thought you would. These tandem jumps are 100% safe. You should really do it. It's in red. How am I not seeing this stuff? Tweety, did you see this? Did you see this link? I've been looking for it. She says she posted it in red. I don't see it. Post it again. Hey, Mark, how you doing? How's it going? Hey, Ike, how you doing? Yeah, it's so rare. It's ridiculous, Tweety. You go on a tandem jump. I mean, Erica, you'd really enjoy it. It give you a lot of confidence to do other things. I don't see it either. Do it again, Agent. Oh, okay. Oh, unless you're a mod. Hey, hey, send it to my email, and I'll copy it and I'll post it here. I'll just write the name of your channel, and I'll go do it. Yeah, you would, Tweety. It busts through one of the fears that you have, and you'd be a better executive because of it. You'd expand your comfort zone on your own terms. You could do it. I haven't seen any either. It's not like you think. It's weird. You know, you'd be surprised how many pilots are, believe it or not, afraid of heights. If they're in a plane and they have control of it, It doesn't bother them. But if you put them up on top of a tall building or something, it gives them the heebie-jeebies. Oh, no kidding. Oh, that's cool. Okay, you emailed it to my Gmail. Let me go look. Let me look at it. Tweety, I'll find. She sent me an email. I'll post it. Hang on a second. Oh, here it is. I'll post it right here, Tweety. Yeah. I mean, I think there's probably some residual jet fuel that comes out that's unburned, but it's no big deal. That's my understanding of a chemtrail. Is it something different? Most of the time, it's just pure moisture, I think. Yeah, biplanes are really safe. Slow, high left wings. I mean, you can still kill yourself in one, but yeah, no, you don't really. Yeah, the floor doesn't really. You're trying to save weight, and all that little piece of metal there is to keep your shoes from falling through the bottom. You don't really need it. Yeah, that one stupid ass that's on here, that barium that I banned about a year ago. He's into that chemtrails. I think his mother was uh, inhaling the exhaust of something during her pregnancy, and that's why he's the way he is. Probably a Waco, WACO. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine that had a glider, and I went up with him once, and I was just bored out of my mind. I had another buddy, it was a balloon guy, and he bugged the hell out of me to go for about 5 years, and I just always made an excuse. Just didn't interest me. I've flown a lot of ultralights, amphibious ones. It's kind of fun, but ultralights, it's not. I mean, there's similarities to an airplane, but it's not like flying a real airplane. It beats the hell out of you. You're cold. It takes forever to get anywhere. The wind's got to be low. It's just a pain in the ass. If you had one, a big farm, or you lived on a beach where you could fly up and down out in the Bahamas, it'd be great. But other than that, no way. Yeah, yeah, it just didn't interest me, man. I don't think I'd like the idea of just blowing around up there and trying to avoid power lines. It's just, I think it'd be cool, like in Africa or something, where you could see all those wild animals. But just to go up around the field just never really interests me. I used to circle them all the time flying though. It's kind of fun. Hey, Regan, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, isn't that something, Erica? No, they're just parked there. It's not the season yet, but I think they're going to can the camping season around those areas. Right around those trailers, they had a concrete or a steel seawall. But if you look at some of those other videos, they're in real trouble over there. Oh, okay. Hey there, girl. How you doing? I've been in a lot of helicopters. I did the traffic reports with a guy for a couple of years in a Hughes 500C. And then I've been in Jet Rangers and Bell 47s and stuff like that. I think a helicopter would be cool. There's, but they're super expensive to do everything. Maintenance, insurance is just nuts. You have to own your own. You're never going to rent one because you never satisfy the time requirement unless you came out of the military. But a helicopter would be cool. Yeah, I know. It's usually not like that, Erica. Yep, sure was. Yeah, it was. Helicopters are a lot of maintenance too. Takes you forever to get somewhere in one as well. Again, they're not really like a traveling machine. You'd feel like you got in a car accident if you ever took one to Florida. I don't care what kind it is. They do take turbulence better, but it's just a rough ride, a lot of vibrations. Plus, their range is not very far, 250, 300 miles. So you'd be making like 5 stops for fuel on the way to Florida. You'd be lucky to average 140 knots. Yeah, no, I think you're probably right, Erica. Yeah. Yeah, mosquito bombers, those are cool, aren't they? Look at those French Raphael jets on YouTube. Be fun going on one of those. I don't know if you've ever been in an airplane and pulled heavy G's, though. It takes a long time to get up to that level. Plus, in those kind of planes, you have to have a G suit. I did aerobatics for a while, but it wasn't for me. I always got sick feeling doing it. They say you get over that after a while. Yeah, I've been in a Learjet quite a bit. I saw the Northern Lights from a Learjet, 39,000 feet. Yeah, Learjets are cheap now. I mean, they've kind of got left in the dust with corporate airplanes. You don't remember which Lear you had, do you? No, it's not plywood and balsa wood. Oh, you mean the mosquito bomber? Yeah, I know, but but it's all that resin, and it's 12 ply. So if you use the right stabilizer and hardener, you can make it out of crepe paper. Oh, you don't like landing, huh, Jen? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was probably a Lear 35. Yeah, you gotta get lucky to see them. Oh, you wouldn't do it, Tiffany? You get over that after a while. They have classes for that. Yeah, there you go. Big time, Erica, it is. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Jen. Oh, really? Huh. Oh, no kidding, BJ. No, because they didn't file income tax. As far as I know, Erica, the way I read it. Yeah, in Michigan, it didn't look likely. And they may have another program, but they don't have ID or accounts or, you know. Hey, Christy, how you doing? Oh, a non-filer's link. Okay. Oh, you can? Oh, I'm gonna tell them about that then. Oh, all right. I could use it. You hungry? You hungry, huh? Huh? Yeah, I do, I don't remember if you had anything or not. If you don't, I'll take care of you. Don't worry about it, Becky. No problem. Quit letting these people get to you, Becky. Sure, you'll be out there living on those streets, and then you let these assholes you don't even know get you upset. All right, good night, Agent. See you later. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, still shots. That with the editing, I usually add music, uh, splice some clips together. It's about the same. It's really easy. The photos I'd say are easier because there's no editing. You just line them up, match the music, and produce. Super easy. Why, you thinking about doing something like that, or thinking about getting an editing program? If you got the one I have, I can walk you through it so you wouldn't need to read the 19-inch thick manual. Good night, Agent. I'll talk to you later. Give me a call tomorrow, or I'll send you my number and you can give me a call. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's much more complicated than mine. I got this down pretty good, for the editing I do. Now that YouTube's making you jump through all the, no, no, AJ's not on. It's Tiffany. It's the one that makes those parodies. She made the parody about Ollie. I've got Power Director 15. I used Windows Movie Maker for like the first 5 years. That was perfect for me. Good night, Chakra. Thanks for coming around. Appreciate it. It's nice having you here. The handful of people that are really good to have around, I appreciate seeing your name pop up. No, I was talking to Tiffany. We were talking about breeding coral, believe it or not, in fish tanks. Adobe Premiere. I learned Photoshop and Lightroom enough to like get me by. I haven't even needed any photos with this Nikon D850. I haven't done the video yet. I got that Nikon D850 for two reasons. One, to do 8K time-lapse videos of Detroit, and to print large format photographs of like Marguerite. And this virus thing's kind of put that on hold. But now that YouTube's making you jump through all these hoops on writing your own videos, I may like making a legitimate video, it actually takes some time to produce. It's more professional rather than just flinging anything up I can find. But thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, agent is Tiffany. Yep, for sure. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, believe me. I know I sound like a dick when I say this, but there's people that I email the next day sometimes, and I'm going to say, hey, look, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. When I see your name on the chat, I just dread it. And the whole idea of having a chat is to have people come on with common interests, and you're always making rude comments. And I think you'd probably be better off going someplace else. How can I have my own chat? Like Tweety's great too. You have people come up, we have nice dialogue. You can see the way they interact with people. And when I see people come up on my own chat that I don't like, what's the sense of even having one? And it isn't because it's a differing opinion. You're just rude. You just lack basic etiquette, stuff that's not funny. It's like stuff you'd expect from a child. Oh, Erica, is there some maintenance on those? Is the maintenance pretty significant? Yeah, well, that's because of a Nikon D850, Ike. Solely, totally. Now I took 270 stills today, and I delete the bad ones before I leave town. So I know when I get home and I've got those 270, they're going to be good enough for what I'll do. I think you'll like them. I'm going to put them on tomorrow. The awesome channel art. Yeah, I talked to her on the phone. And then I saw her doing a lot of communication with Ollie, and that just killed it with me. I called her out on it, and she said, well, she needs to get into the minds of people that she's an artist. Hey, look, the art's okay. It's not Rembrandt. It's more like cartoons or caricatures. I wouldn't call that art you'd have in a studio. So it just turned me off, and I didn't want to deal with her anymore. It was kind of cute, neat. I think it's computer generated. Yeah, good night, Cross Up. You're another person I'm glad that joins the chat. Thank you. Yeah, there's a million people that can do it. It's just, when I talked to her, it seemed okay, but, that'd be like me giving a lecture on being a famous movie maker. Come on. I'm going to get some done. I just, I want it to be with someone I can trust. Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm making myself a cup of tea. Yeah, that's the one music genre I don't like, country. Yeah, violin's awesome. Yeah, it's a good idea. I got lime and sea salt, though. I hate to wreck it. Country is like they're talking. It's not really singing. You know, as I've gotten older, I've backed off the spicy stuff. It's not because it upsets my stomach or anything. I just don't like it as much. Same with smoked meats, smoked cheese. Not that great. Huh. I have to try that. Yeah, I was reading an article last night that says it raises dopamine levels. Hey, Red Man, how you doing? Yeah, that sounds good, Erica. Doing pretty well. Okay, does that work good enough, Jen? I love violin music, yeah. I was just watching, you know, how these people are going around playing music during this lockdown. You know, they're showing people playing music at home, families, that kind of thing. There were some people on there playing violins that were just fantastic. Violins, like, beautiful. Oh, okay, Jen. Oh, you like those, huh? Yeah, I got a buddy of mine's gaga over Lindsey Sterling. I bet I haven't had a free. Any of you guys like corn nuts? When she started playing the violin at like 6 years old or something? I like corn nuts, spicy ones. Yeah, I ate my last can last night, Erica. I gotta get another can of them. I usually get like 3 at a time because they take up too much weight in the bag. Yeah, I don't see those picante ones much around here. Yeah, I've watched her before. I'll have to watch it again, Tweety. Oh, no, I ate the whole can, no problem. It's not really that much when you look at it. They're floating around. Yeah, no problem. Same with Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm not really a sweet eater, but I could polish off a dozen of those, no problem. Cold. Cold down Detroit and cold up here. I think it's like 23 now. The days are warming up, but the nights are cold. That's about it. I've never done it, but I know I could. It's so damn good. I'm not way too except for those. Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme, Erica? Yeah, they do, yeah. They're terrible for you. I mean, zero nutrition, fat, sugar, white flour. Really? Oh, okay. Anybody eat fruitcake? No, there's a good one in St. Helen though. Angry Oven. No, there's a place over in Skidway Lake, Polish Baker. They make good donuts. I don't like regular donuts. I like a peanut donut. See, I don't like fruitcake. I don't like any like store-bought and Walmart desserts or any of that crap. I think it all tastes like shit. Little cheap ass stuff. I like Cinnabon. Yeah, you're right. It's not that big a deal if you don't have high blood pressure. Not really, Jacob. No. Oh, okay. Hey, Bay, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I believe that Mexico. I've been down there. It's good food. Yep. Yeah, it's a cool little lake. Good. She's down here sleeping. I've never heard of the Shipley's donut. Hey, Aleph, how you doing? Hey, Coward, how you doing? Hey, Shaniqua, how you doing? Not me. I don't wear one. I gave mine away. Nope. I looked. That's one of the women that are always on here screwing with me. Hey, Carrie, how you doing? That's right, Redmond. Yeah, that's what I think. Oh, that's cool, Carrie. Good night, Jen. No, I haven't seen any freighters. Yeah, it is boring. You're right. Man, you think this being at home span? Can you imagine like getting 40 years life in prison? How that would be? I mean, can you imagine that? Started an hour and 57 minutes ago. I don't know why. YouTube's been glitchy. I wouldn't doubt it, freaking Rican. That's it, Shaniqua. Hey, how you doing, Penny? Hanging in there? Hi, Erica. I think I'm going to sign off myself. I'm a little bit tired. I'll be on tomorrow night, though, again. Yeah, I'm going to hit the old hay, too, Redmond. Thanks. I'll check out your new uploads tomorrow, Carrie. All right, Shaniqua. Good night. Yeah, okay, Redmond. You'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Good night, Jen. Good night, Shaniqua. Good night, Penny.